Welcome to a very special episode of TruAbutment's InTRUview. I'm Jeff Kraft, and on this episode, we're in New York City at the GNYDM conference. And, well, we're gonna see this guy right here, very familiar face. Wally is in the house, hanging out here at the reception. We're gonna go downstairs in a second and chat with him. But again, a lot of familiar faces, and there's a few that, well, I've never met before. But let's first grab a drink and find Wally. Come on, Wally, let's go. Wally! Oh, Wally! Good to see you,
hey,
my man.
how's it
Good to
going,
see you. I mean,
dude?
from South Carolina to Anaheim at the symposium, now
You're
here in
stalking
New
me.
York.
You're stalking me.
That's good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
How's
So
it going?
I appreciate you being here at this reception. There's a lot of people that are out there right now.
It's
They
amazing.
all came out of your presentation. How do you
Yes.
feel like it's been over the last couple of days?
You know, I think it's been phenomenal. You know, we've had people here all as far as from Finland even that have come to hang out with us.
right?
It's crazy. The UK, we have people from all over the world come here to hang out with us and learn a little bit of stuff and mainly have some fun out there and get some drinks in.
Yeah. So tell me about your presentation here. What are you focusing on?
Yeah, you know, so we had 2 days of presentations. The first day we really focused on implant restorations, a lot about 3D printing and milling, on custom abutments, and then day 2 we really focused on implant surgery, looking at Urus implants and the fully guided protocol.
Presentation here is a little bit different than the symposium. You're up close and personal.
It's intimate, yeah.
It's
It's
extremely
intimate, yeah.
intimate. What do you like? What do you think about that? How do you
You
like
know,
that?
for me, I think the bigger the stage, the better.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 6,000 plus next time. No, but I actually love these small settings because I could really get to know the people who come, learn about them and their families and their practices and what they're up to, and just really try to figure out what could best fit their practice in the digital workflow process. And I love doing that. It's really fun.
I know you're packing up. I know you're flying out early in the morning.
Yes.
Want to talk real quick about the Trust software. What do you think?
I think it's amazing that they released free software that allows you to do custom abutments, custom healers, fabricate crowns on those abutments. It's insane that they've gone so far so fast. You know, what's nice is that I know it took a lot of money and time to develop that software. The fact that it's free, I mean, come on, can't beat free.
No, you can't.
And the fact that it is something that enables you to do something so powerful. So if you look at design software, the apex, the pinnacle is the custom abutment. It's a more difficult thing to do. They didn't start with something super easy.
Yeah.
They started with the hard thing.
Right.
That's amazing. They simplified it for everybody to be able to figure out.
You've been traveling a ton this year. Where am I going to see you first?
Everywhere. We'll be everywhere together.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Hey, I appreciate it. Pack
Absolutely.
up. I'll see you. Have a great holiday.
Yep.
All right, let's do a cheers. I mean,
cheers.
that's the proper way to end it.
Absolutely.
We're going to continue the party. See you, bud.
See you, bud.
I always love talking to that guy. Well, here at the reception, there's a lot of familiar faces, people that I've stopped in their offices, in their labs, and I've chatted with them, and it's great to see them. But there is someone that I have not met, but I know all about him. Bill Baum from Baum Dental Studio here in New York. He's an NYU professor as well. I want to find out more about that. Here he is. Bill?
Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Good
How
to
you
see
doing?
you.
Nice to see you. Listen, I want to find out more about you. We usually do these interviews inside the lab, but this time we're going to do it here at the reception.
And we have one.
And we have wine. It's a little loud in here, a lot of people here. Let's go upstairs and let's take a
Sure.
seat.
I'll follow
All right.
you.
Sounds good, let's go. So Bill, I appreciate you coming up here and chatting with me.
My pleasure.
You know, like I said downstairs, we usually go to the lab, find out more about you, but you're here at the reception. What do you think about the reception?
I think it's great. Good wine, good people.
Yes.
What more can I ask for?
It's not bad, and we're right in the middle of, we're in the heart of the city, Manhattan.
Yes, we
where
are.
The
Yes,
city
we
does
are.
not sleep. So you are essentially you're a one-man band. How did you get into this crazy line of business?
I had a childhood friend whose family, whose dad was a very respected technician, owned a larger laboratory in Manhattan, and he and his partners also had a school. So he said, why don't you come to the school? You could learn at night, and I can teach you as an apprentice during the day, so you'll get 2 types of education. And I just saw the opportunity and jumped for it at 17 years old.
You get into this because of the art form, the creativeness. Have you felt like that creativeness has slipped away, or have you truly adopted and embraced this digital dentistry age?
You know, there's different types of laboratories, and for some laboratories, there's always going to be a certain level of creativity.
Yeah.
For me, I've been a small laboratory. I like being a small laboratory, and it allows me to be personal and hands-on with many things. Maybe not everything, but many things.
Yeah.
I've totally embraced the creative aspect and the detail-oriented aspect of things. I have a Master Dental Technician degree and a Certified Dental Technician certificate. So both of those things sort of help me to cement my dedication to dentistry and to dental laboratory technology, and I like the interaction with dentists.
You know as well as I do, you're only as strong as the team that you have behind you, i.e. partnerships that you have within the industry. Let's talk about that partnership with TruAbutment. How has that supported your business, and how has that partnership been over the years?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working with TruAbutment for probably 2-3 years now.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll design the abutments myself, sometimes I have them design for me. The workflow is very simple to integrate in a small laboratory, and they've been very supportive. If I have an issue, problem, I've gotten them at off hours, especially in New York. If I'm calling in the morning,
Yeah.
sometimes I don't expect to call back until it's time on the West Coast, but they've been very helpful. I've been very pleased, yes.
Let's talk about your relationship with NYU. You're an instructor, is that right? Is that what you're
Yeah,
considered?
I've been with NYU, involved with their program for a number of years now, and so it's a postgraduate course in prosthodontics, and the students who are dentists already, but they come back for additional education to become specialists in the discipline of prosthodontics. I can help them integrate with the laboratory. They can understand the procedures that are being done in the laboratory, what the clinician needs to give to the laboratory. I can be supportive of that and help them know how to communicate better with the laboratory, both while they're in the program and after they go on to their practice.
It's always interesting to be able to chat with an individual like yourself that works directly with the future of dentistry. When you are talking with them, what do you feel like the best piece of advice is for those individuals learning to get into the industry?
For dentists, all dentists, there's so many things they have to learn. I have great respect for dentists because they really have to be not only doctors, they have to be business people, they have to be artisans, they have to be mechanics and engineers to a certain degree. And I feel that they should learn to embrace their laboratory partners, choose good ones, and embrace them and have good dialogue, develop relationships for the best quality outcome, the most predictable outcome. And a very rewarding field for dentists and for myself as a laboratory technician.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years, and where do you see the industry?
Right, well, I see myself obviously still very embraced in the industry. I'm too young to think about any ending to that. I see myself continuing to integrate more with dentists, continuing to provide services to dentists where I can make their practices more successful, providing what the dentist needs, providing the support, the technical knowledge from the laboratory perspective to help them deal with patients and get a better outcome. And I certainly continue to do that, integrating technology as much as I can, where that technology can be used to help the dentist and to help my laboratory.
That's great. That's great. Well, I've really enjoyed chatting with you. You coming to the reception. It actually worked out perfectly. But next time I want to come out to your place. I want to see.
I would love it.
See your operation.
I would love it.
Well, the party continues downstairs. What do you think?
Let's go.
All right. Hey, nice meeting with you.
You too, Jeff.
All right, let's go party. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of TruAbutment's interview at the GNYDM conference here in New York. A lot of fun, a lot of familiar faces. But right now, since I am in New York and it's a city that doesn't sleep, I'm going to continue this party. See you next time. Bye. We're done. We're done.